guys, welcome to my channel. Let's explore the mystical realms and get ready to receive a timeless message specifically crafted for the intuitive souls of Pisces. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, thank you for tuning in. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Keep in mind that the energy of this reading transcends time, and you've stumbled upon it exactly when the universe has intended. As we each embark upon our own unique personal journeys, remember that this message is pre-recorded, yet its resonance is attuned to the present moment. Let your intuition be your guide and trust it as you listen. For those of you who have continued to support my channel monetarily and energetically throughout the years, by liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, and continuing to watch my videos, you are greatly appreciated. May you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Let's all join in and unlock the secret magic that the cards hold for us. All right, Pisces, first things first. Let's get the energy of this reading. Okay, well, first things first is I chose the wrong set of cards. Okay, so, let's see where we at. So, somebody may have thought that you were someone else. So, a case of mistaken identity. And these are the cards that I wanted. These are the cards that I pulled. They look nothing alike, but maybe at a glance or something, somebody may have mistaken this for this. All right, so we're gonna put these back. All right, so some things are being sorted out. That's the energy that I'm getting. So something being sorted out. One of these things are not like the other. All right, so somebody trying to figure out what's what, who's who. All right, what is the energy to help assist with this reading? What is the energy for Pisces for this reading? Give me the energy. All right, we got justice. Because like I said, something being mistaken for the other thing. Also, what I just saw was karma and the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is blockages and delays. Also, I feel like the Two of Swords, I always say, is like trusting your intuition. So even though you are blindfolded and you can't see, it's basically like tapping into your higher self and opening your third eye, and you still being able to see. It gives me like Karate Kid, Danielson. So you may be in training, spiritual training, to be able to trust your instincts. Also trust your, what is that? Your, the signs, hearing, smelling, and sight, all your, I don't know what the thing, I can't even get it out, but, trusting all your senses, okay? Trusting your senses. Also, I see 22, significant or important. So that would be February the 22nd or March the 4th. So trusting your instincts and tapping into your senses. The Wheel of Fortune is like cycles, ups and downs. Also gives me, like I said, karma. So somebody may have been blocked due to karma for whatever this was, or a situation may have been blocked because, again, God knows who you are. And since God knows who you are, then what's meant for you will always be for you. Nobody can take it. So even if there was a case of mistaken identity and somebody thought you were somebody else, you haven't missed anything or been delayed from anything because it still belongs to you. And that's just on period, okay? So I see the Eight of Wands being there, something happening swiftly, because I'm looking at the decks that are to the side of me. I haven't chosen anything yet, but the one thing that I can see and how these things have moved themselves to where I can see them. So to make note of something, so pay attention to everything that's around you, the signs and synchronicities. So something happening swiftly, swift justice, because we got justice here. Things being balanced. Okay, and so apparently the same thing that was happening yesterday starting to happen again already today. So I literally set down the cards. So we have two here, and where the other two came in is here. I set them down. So things being balanced, it's the two of the Page of Pentacles. The number is 2 right there, if y'all can see that. Either way, talks about more balance and the need for balance, balancing your priorities and your decisions. This one is a need to balance your priorities and your decisions. They both say the same thing. Also, use your intuition to set your moral compass, which I had already started saying that about trusting your intuition here, because, again, a case of mistaken identity and somebody not knowing who somebody else is. The card that just fell out was nobility, so I'm going to take that. High honor, standards, and being idealistic, but I'm still going to shuffle this deck because once I pick these up, I need to make sure that they're in the right location. So again, you being in the right location, the right time, right place. That's also February the 24th. Somebody can be 42 years old, somebody can be 24 years old. But that number continues to keep coming up, 4224. So that may be significant as a synchronicity to someone, because I keep seeing that. Either way, you are of higher honors, high standards. So it's not just letting anybody or anything in your energetic field. And that could be the reason why I feel like somebody receiving karma. Again, that keeps being a thing, because if you were targeted unfairly, or you were targeted as a mistaken identity, then that would also mean that you were an innocent person, an innocent bystander in a situation, all right? And so some people being dealt with swiftly or swift justice based off of what they did. But for some reason, I get like a reversal happening, like somebody's trying to reverse a situation. We have February the 20th here, March the 20th, March 18th, March 5th. All right. So I have become braver, or you're becoming braver. All right. Resilience, experience, growing stronger, gaining a fresh perspective from a situation. All right. So maybe you may be a little shy, an introvert type of energy, but you're becoming braver, starting to put yourself out there to experience life. Do not drink the poison. Do not do things that are bad for you. So it's like knowing right from wrong and doing the right things even when it's hard, okay? Belonging to your own dream, creating your own life. So doing what you want to do to the world. So it's a thing about being an individual. It keeps being a thing. It keeps coming up. You stand in your guard, stand in your ground. No matter whether or not you start to engage with the world or people, is basically saying, make sure that you're doing what you need to do for you, even though you are now being called to engage or be around people. Time to step up and step out. So somebody may think that you changed overnight. You have changed quickly here. But also shine bright like a candle. You will make it through whatever it is that you're going through. So you may have some type of anxiety, some type of anticipation of what is next, what's to come. Especially since things coming into balance, things may feel a little bit uncomfortable right now. But the right way, learning to create what you desire, the way that is right for you. Because everybody's system is a little bit different. Follow your own good advice. So again, more trusting your own intuition. and having some discernment about situations. So we have March 8th, March 10th, February 21st, March 11th. Somebody may be 36 years old. Somebody could have been born in 61. Also, March 12th being here. Somebody could be 23 years old, 32 years old. There's a cycle that you have completed, something that you've learned. So like standing up for yourself, don't drink the poison, don't follow the crowd. Being a sovereign entity, belonging to your own dream. So you being the master architect, the master crafter of something. But either way, there was a completion, something that you were working on, something that has basically changed you, because again, you change overnight, you have changed quickly. So somebody's looking at you and they're thinking, Ma, this person is not even the same. You are becoming braver, you're stepping out a little bit more and being proud of yourself. So maybe doing a little more self-care or self-love is helping. All right, so we have Little Wolf Girl, it's all right to be alone. The number's 18, so that would be 1818 as a synchronicity, or somebody born in 81 also. That's March 9th, significant or important. So these numbers could be like your life path number as well. All right. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to do what you need to do for you, especially when you've outgrown situations. So we have Mermaid in a koi pond, rediscover your individuality and become the dragon. So this is basically like focusing on yourself. You have leveled up here, also ascending. There's a situation that may be playing out right now where you may have to choose something, to go this way or to go that way, because I hear do this or that. There's a loyal guardian and magical protector, which is here for you. 33, which is a master number. So like I said before, you have mastered something. Rediscovering your individuality and becoming a dragon, becoming a whole lot braver, because dragons are brave. But a mermaid in a koi pond, that means you have outgrown everybody around you. And that may be where you're being called, or you're being told that you have to now leave this situation behind, because you are bigger than where you came from. You're bigger than where you started at, okay? We have Quetzalcoatl and the Priestess of Time. The time has come. The time to act is now. And like I said, it may be time for you to now move on, because you have now outgrown your surroundings, the people who maybe you grew up with, or the situations, or the people that you're working with. You have leveled up. Whatever it is that pertains to you, but either way, you have outgrown this situation. You can now achieve great things. But you also have a loyal guardian, a magical protector there to watch you. I will watch over you. It's also given, maybe you have a pet, but there's a spirit animal here, because wolf moon, I will watch over you. You being also given the gift of sacred sight here, okay? So we have February 29th. Somebody may be a leap year baby, also born in 92. Somebody may be born in 92. That's also 11 again. So 1111 being significant or important. March 7th is here. Definitely you can achieve great things, and making sure that you know that for yourself. March 1st is also here. We have February 23rd, so somebody may be 23 years old, somebody may be 32 years old, but also March 5th being significant or important. March 6th, we have something that may happen back to back, yesterday and today, or tomorrow and the next day. Either way, significant or important. Somebody may have been born in 72. Somebody may also be 27 years old. That's also March 9th there. Somebody may have a 9-year-old also. It may be, and that could be your grandchild, because I hear somebody may have a 9-year-old grandchild. So you may be older. This could also be generations. Okay, so generations, this generation and the next generation is now what that's giving me. Somebody may be 41 years old, or March 14th being significant or important. Again, somebody may have a 14-year-old grandchild, because for some reason it's generations, or you could be the grandchild. So it could be you may be older, but they're talking about generations. So also, I feel like breaking the generational curses. You could potentially be the generational curse breaker, but also knowing your lineage, your heritage, because we have high honor, high standards, very idealistic. So you come from nobility. You also have free will here, a sovereign entity, independent, and free spirit. I said that, like literally, I already said that. So it's basically saying like this reading, it seems like the tune of it is like justice for your lineage. And you being able to stand up for that. So again, I'm going to say generational curse breaker, but also the creator. You are the start of something different, the start of something new. It's also telling me here, like, for you to gain knowledge, like maybe talk to some of your people in your family if you can, or I don't know if you did ancestry DNA, but basically I feel like you need to go and kind of like look into that and see what was new, what was added. Or some type of DNA checking or coding or something is significant, important, or you having a DNA activation. Because again, free will being here, you being independent, a sovereign entity, you reign, your high honor. The number's 23 here, so somebody may be 23 years old or 32 years old. Also, again, that would be March 5th. So March 5th, I know that's already been here, so somebody may be 55 years old. Also, that could potentially be a number that, you know, you have been seeing lately. We have creator, and I already told you, y'all being the start of something. So you now being the architect of whatever this new lineage, new heritage, new ancestral knowledge is. You are the catalyst. The maker, the mother, the father of the new situation. So to me, it's giving me you are now an ancestor. You have upgraded. You have learned the lessons. You have mastered something in this lifetime. So we have burnt by the sun, and I said somebody is, you know, justice being given. So somebody was burnt by the sun. They mistakenly thought you were somebody. I hear this ain't that. They thought you were somebody to play with, but this ain't that. Oh, so somebody's learning how much or how powerful you are, or they learning that basically you are of a higher ranking than them, because apparently touch not my anointed. That's the vibe that is given. And somebody mistakenly thought you were somebody to play with, and they soon found out. So burnt by the sun. Fuck around and found out. So justice being brought to a situation, and I feel like you being karma for someone or for a situation, like they thought, but it was a no way Jose. We have the number 28 here, so February 28th, significant or important. And again, I feel like something happening back to back, or this generation and the next generation. So take it how it resonates for you. It could go frontwards or backwards. So again, you being the ancestor at this point. So previous things, or now you being the thing that starts, the catalyst that starts something else. So connecting deep within, sacred dance and your instincts. Again, trusting your instincts, but connecting deep within, your DNA activation, your DNA code. So we have knowledge, study, learning, and education here. Like I said a minute ago, so I'm going to check back throughout your heritage or through your lineage, and finding out if you can trace any of it. But also it's given, yeah, you come from a bloodline of nobility, higher stature. But this could also be like spiritually, your spiritual ranking could be above, or is actually above, whatever, whoever these people were that thought that they should put their hands on you. Because all I keep hearing is touch not my anointed. And I see 133, significant or important. So that may be a number that you've been seeing, or 13 being a number that you've been seeing. So that would be March 13th, March 3rd. Also there. Listen to advice, think clearly, and intellect. I feel like that's like your, listen to yourself, trust your own wisdom and knowledge first, but also listening to your ancestors, listening to your elders, and listening closely and thinking, like, I feel like tapping in, like literally, because some people listen to respond. You're listening to listen because there's knowledge that you're going to gain. I know, and so it's like personal things that you will learn. And also, again, 29, so leap year baby, like I said, significant, important. Somebody may be a leap year baby. Things in your family that maybe you have witnessed is basically saying like it's time for you to speak out about them, or it's time for you to cut those cords, because, you know, some people always want to protect BS, and you are a truth teller, so certain things, it's time to break those generational. It's time to be brave, right? Okay, so here, you may end up being an outcast, but either way, it's because now you stepping up and you know, not allowing the family secrets to be the thing. It's like the grandmom that protects the uncle that's out here molesting the children and all that other mess. No longer is that happening. People are being told on and reported, and the children are being protected. So we are now doing the right thing. They didn't do that back then. They basically thought that, oh, they'll change or this, that, and the third. No, they're not going to change. They need jail. Or they need help. Either way, this day and time, your ass is getting told on. Your ass is being directed to where you need to get directed to. And we are now protecting the kids, not these grown-ass adults out here. So it may kind of, you know, throw a monkey wrench into the family plans, but certain things need to be told in order for it to be healed. So becoming braver, and it is time for you to be brave. Both of these cards are saying the same thing. So it's time for you to step up and say what's needed. Again, February 20th or March the 20th. All right, so let's see what else we have here. All right, I don't know why I shuffled them cards again because I had already shuffled them, but apparently needed to be shuffled up. Something needs to be shaken the fuck up, okay? So shake it up. All right, we have a time for spirit. It's time for tapping in. Transitions to the spirit realm. So another thing going into the spirit realm, it's time to pay attention. Your ancestors, it's broken curses happening here. Healing from heartache or just healing from family trauma. Counting your blessings and being thankful to, you know, for what's happening here. An important ending for a new beginning and a clear solution coming out of nowhere. Light being shown on a situation, okay? We got the 3 witchy sisters here, the power of 3. So there may be 3 or more people that have experienced whatever, you know, in the family that you experienced. And now it's time to, you know, kind of point this out to some people and let people know, like, we not covering this up no more. So the signs are already with you. The natural world needs you. So 44, somebody may be 44 years old. And 444 may be something that you're seeing. So that's significant or important. March 9th there, significant or important again. 24, and I said it before, 2442 again. So 2442, synchronicity, because this is the numbers that I'm seeing again. 45, somebody may be 45 years old or 54. 1 being there, individuality again, March 1st. 36, so somebody may be 36 years old. Or born in 63. Somebody may have been born in 61. Somebody may be 43 years old or 34 years old. That's 7. So again, 777. And so 777 is a jackpot number, but also that is a number. What was that number? So those 7s, we're talking about investigation. So somebody may be under investigation, or somebody's going to be under investigation for what was happening. But either way, a clear solution coming out of nowhere, things being brought into balance, teaming up with other people to help. Teamwork makes the dream work. Or teaming up with other family members that actually have experienced that. But again, it's time for spirit, transition into the spirit realm. One of the past over loved ones may be actually helping to point this out. So it could be, you know, those family members, the power of 3 that's helping, because it's important to break generational curses and a clear solution, making sure that it don't happen again. Either way, you've been given signs. They've been showing you signs that they are around and trying to help alleviate the situation is what I hear, or trying to bring justice, you know, for or to the situation, whatever it was that was happening. Justice for you. Justice for your bloodline. So truth, clarity, cause and effect. One thing happening, this beget the other thing, all right? So one thing led to another. which actually started this, and also somebody having to have accountability for a situation, not being able to just sweep stuff under the rug. All right, so we got cards just coming out. So, okay, so maybe this is a male, an emperor here. And again, that could be masculine or feminine energy, but masculine energy for right now is what I'm going to say. So maybe you're a male that this happened to. And so it may be kind of embarrassing because more people, you know, kind of think that women get molested in families than men, but that's not true. It happens to both genders, boys and girls, or just trauma that is happening to, you know, in the family. They more or less tend to focus on the females, but it's being, you know, we're learning that males end up in the same situation, the same boat. So something that was hidden and needs to have light shown on a situation. Either way, it's going to be helpful for whoever this is that's going through this, for their healing. And also it may be affecting their relationships and things of that nature right now, because to the side of me there is the Four of Wands. So a person being complete and stable. They're also their foundation. I hear like somebody wanting or needing to be heard. Also, we have another 2 here coming out. So balancing, more balance coming in. But trusting your own counsel first. So displaying or giving whoever you trust the information. Like, so that's one of the things. Either way, we have the Emperor here. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups. We also have the 5 of Cups. The Moon here, which is number 9. The Ace of Cups, which is number 1. And the High Priestess, which is the number 2. All right. So we have a bonfire. Set this shit on fire. Okay, it is through remembering that you will wake the ritual of your existence and be reborn in mighty celebration. So I think that kind of goes with what I just said about a person basically like remembering what happened, giving the information to whoever is necessary. And this could be even past molestation, but for some reason that was the thing that I got. But either way, a clearing energy, because fire is cleansing. Fire gets rid of stuff, but also it's like a rebirth. So look at this, and I said rebirth, and then the next card is creation. So somebody going through a rebirth. Through the darkness I crossed, and still I found myself in the presence of life. So whatever is happening right now is healing to someone. And like I said, it's necessary and needed because it's things being brought into balance. So we have the Emperor here. Own your space with confidence. You are victorious. All right. A divine masculine. It's also about structure and control. A need for hard work, organization, and foundation, creating a firm foundation. This also may be something about your children or your children's children. So breaking generational curses for them. We got 9, 9, and 9 out here. Looking at the deeper meaning, attainment basically being here, and that's in all things, all the cards, and being selfless. So maybe you putting yourself on a chopping block for, something else. And I don't feel like it's basically the chopping block. I feel like it's like your story being told. So strength, believing yourself, and you have the courage to continue. So even if other people in the family didn't believe you during the time, I feel like they're saying continue to push through. This changes things, and things coming into fruition. Everything in fruition and wisdom from all stages of life. So you have learned, you have leveled up. This also, like I said, changes your family inheritance. It changes the value. The price just went up because of the fact that you are the person that is now like exposing. And for some reason, even with me saying the price just went up, it's like the level, your foundational level just went up, because it's not trying to, because low vibrational, not trying to cover up certain things. It's basically trying to heal the situation and the circumstances. We have the Three of Pentacles here. And I said something already about 3 people. So teamwork makes the dream work, reaching out for help when you need it, cooperation, teamwork, creativity, relationships, influence, and common goals. So working with somebody or working with others in order to create something or to establish something. So some type of help, you know, for the situation, or some type of help for the family. So we have 7 here, 7 of Pentacles, looking back on what you have achieved and setting new goals. So expanding, also going beyond, but that's also making investments, okay? And your responsibilities. So planning, progress, perseverance, diligence, reflecting on what you have put in or the things that you have invested your time, money, or energy into. The necessity and remembering. Coins are about foundation. So your foundation being established, or you putting work into your foundation, and your foundation is your core, your family values, the things that your foundation, okay? The thing, your structure. All right, so we have the 9 of Cups here. Everything has turned out well. Enjoy your success. So things, doors opening, a deeper meaning behind this, something, attaining what you wanted, attaining what you seek. So that's gaining something. Optimism, happiness, compassion, trusting in the universe, and being high-minded. So like having faith in a situation, but also wish fulfillment. So whatever it was you wanted from that situation, things actually playing out, or playing out the way that you wanted them to. Still a little bit of sadness here. So 5 of Cups here. Feel your grief, but know that things will get better. Again, because it's like ripping a new band-aid, the wound off of band-aids, and reopening the wound again. So grieving the situation, and also knowing that that doesn't define you. Things happen, and so now what you do with it next, or what you do next, is what's really important here. So mourning the situation and then letting it go. All right, so we have the Moon here. Be careful for seeing things that are not there. Subconscious mind. You may think everybody's against you, and that might not be the thing, or it could be the thing, but just being careful not to see, you know, not letting things fester in you, because I did say this might create a issue with the family, or whoever that this pertains to. It may create some type of havoc in the situation, but either way, it doesn't matter. It's not about them, it's about you. So whatever happens, happens. Let the cards fall where they may. We got an Ace of Cups here. Open your heart and receive the emotions around you. So some people are going to want to love on you. Some people are going to want to, you know, just get near you. And for some reason, I feel like maybe self-isolation, or you may be in hermit mode, trying to, you know, stay away from people, places, and things that kind of may trigger the situation. Or you, more or less. But either way, being open to receive the new situation, because after everything balances out, it's a new start, a new beginning. Actually also, you know, a new start for you and whoever the family members are that, you know, or whoever the people are that are around you, because it doesn't necessarily have to be family. It could be different scenarios for different people. It could be a community thing, because, you know, sometimes in communities, these things happen in the same exact way. But either way, being open, because there are people who actually care for you and care about the situation, that are there to want to help. We have High Priestess, trust your own counsel first, yet again, and change. The best of both worlds, being caught in between light and dark. And I feel like even with that, it's almost like choosing you, everything about you. So sometimes you may be happy, sometimes you may be sad, but I feel like more of an angry, when maybe you think about certain things, and it's okay for you to have them feelings. It's okay for you to trust your senses, because it's basically your body, you know, letting you know what's good. So awareness and more intuition. So trusting your intuition, whatever you are thinking and feeling, just being able to go with that. We have 33 here again, mastery. So you totally have mastered something, especially when it comes to your feelings. And I'm gonna just put this here because I feel like that was necessary and belonged. And also things being brought into balance. So we just brought this also into balance, but 10 is a completion. So that being there, 10 is something you may be seeing a lot of. And also happiness, attainment. You have attained. So after everything, it's like a cleansing phase, but being able to celebrate with your family, friends, and the people who, you know, you're willing to open up to and get, receive love from. Celebration, stability, home, rest, cleverness, beauty, romance, mirth, milestones, and community. So form completeness in a stable foundation. Final manifestation, completion, the result of true will, the result of your free will. So being brave and stepping up gets you everything you've ever wanted. A 10 of Cups there. Everything you plan and have worked for is working out. Belonging, happiness, a lasting success, home, feeling blessed, generosity, contentment, and family. And then exceptionality, like you literally have mastered something, a situation here. The moon also being important, and I feel like that's basically when it comes to cycles. So moon is security, instincts, and your emotions. So mastering your emotions and, you know, still getting things said, done is important here. We have youth, which is giving me, again, something that may have happened in your youth or protecting the youth here. Yeah, you have totally mastered and ascended beyond, you know, what maybe you thought or maybe what they were saying about you. So it's almost like, you know how people say, oh, well, they're not going to amount to nothing because maybe you were acting out from something, some type of family trauma or something, and nobody knew why you were acting out. So they were just saying, oh, well, you're never going to amount to shit. Either way, you have amounted to everything. Everything you have surmounted and went past them, surpassed them, and it wasn't about them. But either way, you still have surpassed them in their shit, whatever they were talking about. So, you know. All right, we have she sleeps with the stars. I love that. This is a very beautiful card. So you may like stargazing or just, you know, being outside under the stars. Excuse me. The witch shows her daughter the moon. So again, like I said, something about the children and, you know, significant or important. We got March 6th, March 11th, March 4th, March 9th, March 10th, March 3rd, March 7th, March 5th. March 1st was, I think I already said that. Either way, so significant or important, and once upon another time. So these things are basically saying the exact same thing that I said, that it is generation. So like it could be you, this generation, or people, past generations, or generations to come. So it's basically given knowledge and wisdom being passed on, and that number is 33 again. So 33 significant. Definitely have mastered something, because I keep saying that number is like maybe a number that you're seeing all the time. And again, I'm getting like somebody being introverted. So maybe somebody hasn't said, you know, what they are, who they are, but if that's the case, that would be why it's saying it's time for you to be brave. It's time for you to step up and move on into the next phase. Do the next thing. The next thing that needs to be done. The next thing that is necessary in order for healing. Let me get y'all some more numbers here. The next thing for the next phase. Oh, okay. So pretty, and here's 33 again. So you are the key. So 33 being there, 33 is the key. So you are the key to, you know, the family legacy, family inheritance. You are the key to the next phase. That card has an 8 on it, so you may be a life path 8, or 8 just being significant. It could be March 8th, but 8 being significant or important to this, because again, you are the key. Okay, so we have the anchor, so stability, and also it being time for, and family tree, your lineage, your inheritance. So your family tree being important. It is now time. Okay, so hold on, what number was that? Your tree was the number 5. So I said 555, or seeing 5s significant or important, but also 7. So 7 we talked about yesterday, investigation. So going and paying attention to your lineage. So it's something about investigating your past, your DNA, your family tree. So investigating that. That may be significant or important. We have time here. It is time. So 37, or somebody born in 73, significant or important. But it is time now. Time for something to happen. All right. So I like it. All right, so we have water magic. So you tap into some water magic. Also, going with the flow is significant or important. All right, so I love the fact it talks about ground and centering as well. So trying to put you back into some type of alignment. So spiritually, it was a time for spirit, and they're saying like it's time for some type of alignment, grounding and center. Grounding and center in order to help you continue to move forward. But tapping into water magic and going with the flow is significant or important here. I mean, we are Pisces, we are water signs, so tapping into you, basically tapping into who you are at your core is what that is totally giving me. Who are you at your core? All right, let's see. Let's get some messages here. Give me messages for Pisces. What messages do you have for Pisces? Okay, so messages, Pisces, we have, you will be surprised, okay? You will be surprised at what happens next. If they once loved you, they still do. And no two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. So individuality is what I said. And then you have what it takes. So you have what it takes for whatever this situation is, or whatever's happening here. So maybe somebody had a question about somebody that they were connected to at one point in time, and if they loved you once, they still do, because love is unconditional. And true love, you love somebody regardless. Like, you love them even when they're not doing what you want them to do. So that's real love. So if they really, really loved you, then they still do. All right, what messages do we have for Pisces? All right. Start reclaiming who you truly are. It's time for you to be brave, and it's time for you to start reclaiming who you truly are. Follow your heart's desires and manifest the heck out of your life, okay? So that's important, significant to you. And then let's get some of these cards right here. So where do we want to go? I feel like let's go here. All right, so somebody can't stop smiling, and somebody may drive a Toyota. Nevada or California, significant or important. Somebody's initials may first, middle, or last may be P. So we got Parker, Phoenix, Paige, Peyton, Paisley, Palmer, Phoebe, Penelope, Paxton, Paul, Pablo, Piper, Priestley, Perry, Peter, Pierce, Patrick, Porter, Percy, Patrick, Poppy, Pamela, Pam, Preston, Pierce, Patrice, or Patrick, Pandora, and Penny. A new love is significant here or important, and somebody wants to have sex on the beach. J, first, middle, or last initial. Somebody may be of Armenian descent here. I did see that. Somebody says, I cherish you, and thank you for making me a better person. Music is my therapy. Music is in my DNA. Something about honey. So somebody calling you honey, or somebody may like honey. Somebody spending quality time with you is significant or important. I hear honey pot. So, you know, somebody may think you got that sweet thing, or you think somebody got that sweet thing. I am capable of anything I dream of. Somebody may have an old school ride, a dunk, a high riser, which is a heavily customized automobile. It's also a basketball term, so somebody may play basketball, or a female's ASS. Somebody may think she got a fatty. She got a dunk. She got a dunk. All right, somebody's performing ritual magic or ceremonial magic. New construction is here, significant or important, or a new house. Somebody may be a social worker, or need a social worker, or a caseworker. Something about healing each other is significant or important. The number 8, significant or important, is build and destroy, to add on and to elevate. Somebody may be a magical being. Magic is in my DNA. Somebody is shooting dice or gambling, taking a risk here in a situation. All right, so all right, we got, don't let nobody paint you a picture, create your own life. You are the architect of your life, which we discussed about that. Somebody ain't got no time for this. Ain't got no time for that. And first, middle, or last initials could be Z, okay? Somebody wants to take a cruise with you or go on vacation. Somebody wants to join the Mile High Club with you. Somebody may be ghetto. Somebody is between the ages of 45 and 54 and could be lacking sleep. Somebody's between the ages of 25 and 34. Something is fake, okay? Something is fake. Somebody's saying, I believe in you. And the problem is we think we have too much time. Week before last, significant or important. Jackpot. I also said somebody taking a risk or gamble. So sudden wealth is here. Somebody may be, you know, at the casino gambling or something, but jackpot, sudden wealth. You could be a jackpot or sudden wealth, or you hitting a jackpot or sudden wealth. Somebody's a nurse or nurse practitioner, turning the tables on a situation, but positive changes being here. There may be a language barrier between you and someone else, and something about North Dakota or New Hampshire is significant or important, okay? The East Coast or Rhode Island, significant or important. Somebody's divinely guided, and we're talking about the number 1, which we talked about, individuality. You being a sovereign entity, and it's time for you to stand up, step up, be braver, you know, stepping out of your comfort zone. Physical fitness, significant or important, or a bodybuilder or personal trainer, and somebody living in a mini mansion or a single family house, or manifesting a mini mansion or a single family house. And Pisces, this is the reading. Hopefully it helps. Thank you guys for coming towards my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and go with God.